Hi guys, so welcome to my monthly video of a specific subject. So today it's going to be about iPad drawing or digital drawing or drawing on Procreate. The reason I'm doing this video is just purely because when I was looking at getting an iPad and using Procreate, I didn't obviously know much about it, and I went to look on YouTube for like tutorials and stuff like that, but even the basic ones were quite sort of like advanced, and I kept having to stop the video and then start it again and try and copy what they were doing. So for one example was I was trying to learn how to create a technical repeat on the iPad. Obviously I know how to do it on Illustrator and Photoshop, but I wanted to learn how to do it on Procreate. But no matter what one I chose, there was 3 videos I was looking at. 2 a completely different way of working than the other one was, and then I tried to do the technical repeat. Sorry, the cat's just jumped on the table, so you might see her walking past. So yeah, there was 3 videos, 2 were completely different from the other one, and I tried to create the repeat pattern, but it just didn't match up when I tried it, so I'd obviously missed something or whatever. But I just thought, even for people that don't, obviously they're not illustrators and stuff like that, and they just want to learn how to sort of draw and sketch or doodle on the iPad, this would be a good basic video to show them. So that's why I'm doing it. So yeah, so this is my iPad. It's an iPad 8th generation, so it's the cheapest one that you can get to use an Apple 1st generation pencil on. The Apple Pencil. So with your iPad, you just go onto Bluetooth and it will pick up your Apple Pencil. And this is how you charge it and how you make it compatible with your iPad. So it's just on the end, you take this little bit off, and it's got the little thing in, like where you put the charger, you put that in your iPad and it charges the iPad, charges the Apple Pencil, sorry. Yeah. So if you get Procreate on the iPad, so Procreate is an app for people that want to draw on the iPad. It's not like a subscription or anything like that. You have to pay for the app. So the app is $9.99. It's a one-off payment, and once you've got that, you've got Procreate basically. So I'll just go on to a basic. So Procreate, obviously what will come up like this, it will come up with these pictures. So there's 4 pictures that you get on there, just examples. Obviously I'm really not this good yet, and I don't think many people are. So yeah. So I'm just going to show you around Procreate. So basically, up in this corner you've just got a little plus sign, so you just press that, and then that will give you different screen sizes. So it gives you some already on there, and you can make your own, and you can have them in centimetres, millimetres, pixels, and inches. So it brings up this screen where you can choose which size you want. So you can put in the width and the height by any of those measurements, and then you put in a DPI. So usually I work with 300 DPI, and then it will just give you a maximum layers that it can do it within that tile. So I'm just gonna, so at the top here you've got gallery, so that brings you back to the previous page where all your doodles or sketches will be. So you can move the iPad picture around the size of the paper, as it were. You can move it around just with your fingers. Move it in and you can move it out as well. So you can see at the top here you've got gallery, then you've got this like little wrench sign, then you've got this little one sign, then like an S sign and an arrow sign. So with the wrench one, it gives you where you can add things. So you can add in files, photos, you can take a photo or you can add text. You can also look at your canvas, so you can either flip it horizontally or vertically. You can crop and resize it, and you can have a drawing guide on there. You can also share it, so you can share it in different files like JPEGs, PSDs, PDFs, PNGs and TIFFs. And you also, which I've only just recently found, that every time you draw on a new canvas, it does a video for you. So even if you don't ask it to do it, it does it automatically for you. So I'm just going to go back to this screen, and then up here you've got your brushes. So you go into here and you have a brush library, and you have sketching, inking, drawing, painting, artistic calligraphy, airbrushing, textures, abstract, charcoals, elements, spray paints, touch-ups, vintage, luminance, industrial, organic and water, and all these different brushes. So you've got all them for sketching, you've got different ones for inking, you've got different ones for drawing, you've got different ones for painting, you've got artistic style ones, so you've got things like a leatherwood, an old beech. You've got calligraphy, so you can do some nice hand lettering with calligraphy brushes. You've got airbrushing, which is really good to add sort of textures or to blend. You've also got textures here, so it gives you different textures. So like some sort of like jagged edges, things with like that one's got like a fingerprint sort of texture to it. You've got grid textures, decimal textures, diagonals, like Victorian, wood, cubes, and then there's a grunge one at the bottom there. Then you've got abstract, which shows different things on there. Then you've got charcoals. You've got elements, spray paints, which is really good as well. You've got touching up. So this is quite good. So you've got like, there's one here that says old skin, and it does look like skin, but it also looks like leather, which I actually used for one of my degree books the other day. And you've also got fine hair, flowing hair and short hair. You've got stubble there, which is great for like character designs. You've got vintage, so this is just all different sorts of things. Then you've got luminance. So it's got like a flare, like a bit like sunlight. You've got like bubbles, you've got like little twinkly lights. Then you've got industrial, so you've got like metal things, corrugated iron. Then you've got organic, so you've got sort of like grass, twigs, reeds, bamboo, like a rainforest, mountain ash, like daisies. And then you've got water, so you've got like a blotch paint, a water drip, some splashes. So those are all the different brushes that you can get. I'm just going to go on to this brush here, which is called Syrup, and I'm just going to draw something. Like that. So what you can do is you can change the size of the brush here. So you can go really big, or you can go really small. So for example, the small is like that, and then the big is like that. This little arrow takes it away. So it's back to that. And you can also go forward as well, so you can bring them back again. Yeah. select the thing, the item that you have, and you can change it in width, you can move it around, and then here you can flip it vertically, horizontally, and you can rotate it, which is handy. So I can put that up there. Then if you go to here, which is your layers, if you use it like that, you can duplicate. You can lock that one, and then you've got a duplicate on the top of that one, so you can see that I've duplicated it. So I've changed the angle, so I'm just going to show you up here. So up here, in this bit here, that is the layers thing. So you can change your background colour by tapping on the background, and that brings up this one, which is this circle in the corner. And you can have a circle, so you can choose different colours. So if you move the outer wheel, it changes the colour of the inner wheel. So if we're going for green, and then you move the inner wheel from white all the way over the light colours, then it goes into dark, then it goes into nearly black. So that's how you can get your colours. So obviously it's changing the colour here of the actual canvas. So once you're ready, you just press done, and then that's selected that colour as the canvas background. And then this is layer 1, so we're just going to use this. You can rename it, so at the top there it says rename, so you can rename it. So I'm just going to leave it at the second. So I'm just going to draw something. So I've obviously got green selected here, so I'm just going to grab a darker green, and then I'm just going to create like a So I hope you enjoyed my film. The last little bit was just showing you how I sort of paint on there. I didn't want to add any voiceover, just so I was just showing you how I painted on there, and that one was just a little film of a little picture I did actually for Mother's Day for my mum. So I just made it into a little card. So I just put Happy Mother's Day on there and just made it, printed it off onto a card for mum, and I also sent her this in the morning as a little picture. So yeah, so obviously it was just a basic video, just showing you roughly how you use Procreate and that. I will do a more in-depth one, maybe in a couple of months, maybe like in the autumn or late summer. Just obviously I've got to get used to it and learn myself first, and then obviously I'll do a video of that at a later date. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe or just put a thumbs up, because that would really help my channel. And I will see you at the end of this month for my March studio vlog. Okay, see you later. Bye now.